Well, the idea that if you buy a CD or a book, it's now your property to use, throw away, or resell, right? Well, maybe not. This fall, the U.S. Supreme Court is considering a case that could change that, meaning you could not resell products that you buy without permission first. Ben has the reality check you won't see anywhere else.
Well, this is a case that is almost hard to believe. The U.S. Supreme Court is taking it up, and it could change the way you buy and sell things forever. Here's the backstory. In 1997, a Thailand native named Supap Kurtsang came to America to study at Cornell University. He realized his textbooks were substantially cheaper to buy in Thailand than they were in New York. Kurtsang got his Thai relatives to buy the books and then ship them to him in the United States. Well, one of the publishers, John Wiley & Sons Publishing, sued him for copyright infringement, and they were awarded $600,000 in damages. Now, it's worth mentioning that retailers like Target or eBay and Amazon, they make an estimated $63 billion a year selling items that are purchased abroad and then resold in the United States. It's the same thing that Kurtsang was doing. It's known as the gray market. Well, Kurtsang countered and appealed the ruling under first sale doctrine. What is first sale doctrine? Well, it's actually pretty simple. You and I operate under it every day. The first sale doctrine was established by the U.S. Supreme Court in 1908, and in 1976, the first sale doctrine became a part of U.S. copyright law. In short, you can resell anything that you have legally purchased because the copyright holder only had control over the first sale. In August of 2011, the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit, they upheld a lower court's ruling that the first sale rule may not apply to the textbook case. The court agreed that anything that was manufactured overseas is not subject to the first sale rule. Only American-made products or copies manufactured domestically are. Well, if upheld, the way you buy and sell would dramatically change. CDs, books, your phone, your clothing, they would not be yours to sell without permission if they're created overseas. What about your car? Well, technically, this would apply to any car made overseas. But even for cars and trucks made in the U.S., 40% of the parts or the technology originates overseas. But you have to pay royalties on that. Also, the Library Copyright Alliance, they have petitioned the U.S. Supreme Court on this, saying that the decision could affect libraries' rights to lend books or other materials that are manufactured abroad. So what this means for you should be pretty clear. Say goodbye to eBay, to Craigslist, garage sales, to flea markets, but mostly say goodbye to common sense and individual freedom here. Look, there's already talk that exceptions might be made for libraries. Well, why? What makes the library more valuable than an individual? Why will Amazon and Target continue to purchase in the gray market? The central idea here is that when you purchase a product, it's yours, not simply licensed to you. It's your property. And that might be the biggest question that emerges from all of this. Is the idea of private and personal property something that's disappearing or all but gone in America? The Supreme Court is scheduled to hear oral arguments on this case October 29th. We'll keep you updated. And that is Reality Check.
And if you'd like to make your voice heard on this story, head over to Ben's Facebook page. Find it by searching Ben Swan.